yogis, I'm Samantha and this is Balancing Act. We're going to do about 10 minutes on a nice hamstring opener flow. So the first thing we're going to do is start on our backs. I have a yoga block today, which I'm going to be using. If you don't have the yoga block, you can do this without, but the yoga block really makes this opening sequence quite wonderful. So we're going to place the yoga block sort of in the middle and lie our lower back right on it so it's nice and sturdy. Extend our legs out in front of us and our back. We're just going to lie here for just a couple minutes, opening up our lower back. And then we're going to hug our knees in and reverse that. This is not hamstrings, but in the beginning, we're going to get a nice forward stretch here, just letting the weight of our legs fall down and open up our quads. It's gentle but effective. All right, so we're going to leave our left leg down and hug in the right knee. We will be extending our left leg in a moment. So straighten that left leg and you're going to feel a really nice stretch down the back of your left hamstring into your knees. And if you want to flex your foot there, you'll get it into your calves and your Achilles. I want you to just really energetically push your right heel forward and your left heel towards the ceiling. So you're really actively stretching these two legs away from each other. You can use your hands to pull your left leg a little bit closer, or you can just energetically pull your leg closer. And we're going to switch. So let's slowly lower that left leg and hug in the right knee. Take a deep breath and then straighten that right leg. One of your legs will probably be a little more open than the other one. So we're going to flex that foot and we're going to flex our left leg and press. Try to stamp that wall in front and stamp the ceiling or wherever your right leg is landing. I just really like to have the block under here for this because it opens up the way it opens up your quads here is just so nice. Try not to let your head fall back here. Keep your back of the neck nice and long. All right, so switch again, hug in the left and stretch out through the right. We're going to do pointed toes this time. So really point that right foot and point the toe on the left. And try to get those feet away from each other. Also, pay attention to your hips here. I don't want your hips to be opening up this way. Really square them away and think about pulling your right ankle towards your left hip. So you're just really giving that nice energetic tug there with the pointed feet. And switch, hug in the right knee, pointed feet, extend through the left, and then extend through the right. And make sure that this right hip is not pulling back. Drop the right hip, pull your left heel toward your right hip. So you're really focusing on that energetic tug there. Point the feet. And hug both your knees in. Last time, extend everything out with the block underneath you. And press your feet into the mat. Move the block away. And we're just going to do this without the block one time. So now we're going to tuck our lower back into the mat. And now we're going to lift up head, neck, and shoulders. And one more time, stretch on the right and hug the left knee in and stretch on the left. And then rock it out a couple of times until you can rock all the way forward. Roll to the front and press back into your down dog. Nicely done. So just pedal out the feet here. And in this nice little inversion, we are also stretching out through the backs of the legs, getting those hamstrings. And walk the feet forward all the way to your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your knees nice and soft. Separate them hip distance apart. Interlace your hands and just rock side to side. This is one of my favorite ways to open up the backs of the legs. Almost always the first thing that I do when I start a practice is just hang upside down with soft knees. And then drop the hands to the floor, step it back once more into your down dog, pedal it out. And drop to the floor. We're just going to take a little intermission here with a cat-cow. So round the back in an arch and round and arch. Press back and bring your right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee, untuck the toes, come all the way up, extend to the ceiling. Drop your hands back, tuck your back toe, and I want you to straighten the legs with the front really nice and flexed. So again, we've got the backs of both legs here stretching through the heels. Bend forward, low lunge. Stretch back one more time. And low lunge. Let's kick that right leg back. Meet me in a plank just for a moment. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button back towards your rib cage. And then the left leg comes forward. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring those hands down. Tuck the back toes and stretch here. Now, really dial that right hip towards the front wall. And you can use your blocks here. You can use your fingertips. Flex that front foot. Press the back heel towards the floor. And bend into that lunge. Take a break. And pull it back one more time. Hamstrings are such big muscles. It's so nice to give them a lot of room to stretch and really give them this time. And bend and bring that left leg back. Meet me in a plank one more time. Hold, squeeze your glutes. Drop the knees, pull back into child's pose. And cross your legs, sit back on your tush and scooch forward. Okay, forward fold here. Inhale the arms up nice and high. And reach forward, keeping your chest moving towards your shins or your feet. Never your forehead to your knees. Always keeping everything nice and long, chest open. And if you want to bring your hands to the mat, you can do that. I'm sure you're feeling a nice stretch all the way through the backs of the legs. If you want to press your feet down, that's a nice way to stretch the tops of your feet. Keep the breath moving through. And that does it for our little 10-minute hamstring leg stretch. I hope that really helps to open up the backs of your legs. You can do this in the morning, in the night, after, before a workout. And a little consistency with this, you will find your forward folds and your hamstrings are really opening up nicely over time. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.